but I want to share it with you. So be careful who you fight, because you don't know who they are, what they are, and who is fighting for them. And so 20 years ago, I made a dumb, stupid mistake out of ignorance. Sheer ignorance. I was angry, I was hurting, and I was betrayed, because I was betrayed by the ones I love. And I wanted vengeance. And so I made a deal with the devil. There are certain secret societies in this world that you can only join through invitation. And so one day I was sitting in my yard, and I saw a man, a white man, walking into my community. He was dressed in full suit of black. He had a black trench coat on. And he came up to me and he called me by my name, the name that I'm called by. And he said, I have a message for you. And I said, but before I give you the message, you need to buy me a drink of rum. That was the first sacrifice. Didn't have the money, but I bought him a drink of rum because I wanted to hear what he had to say. And so maybe he lied to me, maybe deceived me, but he told me a lot of things that made me more even angrier. And so he said to me, Alicia, what is it that you want? And I said, vengeance. I said, I'm tired of being hurt. I'm tired of being abused. I'm tired of being taken by granted. So I want the power to destroy my enemies. I want vengeance. And he said to me, okay. He said, I'm going to come back in a couple of months after you give birth to this child. And I want you to get a live animal for me. And he said, before I leave, I'm going to give you something. Put this in the four corner of your house. Put this underneath your bed. He gave me a small bottle. He said, keep this bottle close to you. Don't lose it. It's for your own protection. And so he left. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I didn't know what I signed myself up for. But all I knew is I wanted the power to destroy who would destroy me. I was tired of being hurt. And so I gave birth to my daughter. And while I was waiting for this man to come back to initiate me into this cult, I remember one Sunday a friend of mine invited me to church. He said, Alicia, let's go to church. I reluctantly went to church. Mind you, I was angry at God. I could not forgive God because of something he didn't do for me. I've been angry at God. I didn't have no part with him. And so when I went to church that Sunday, and that's why it's important to teach your children the fear and admonition of God, because the Bible says, train up a child in the way they should go, and when they're old, they will never depart from it. I know who God is, but I was angry with him. And so I went to church that day, and the pastor was preaching a sermon, and he was talking about things, demonic things, hatred, bitterness, anger. And he said, vengeance is mine, said the Lord. Vengeance is mine, said Alicia. I want vengeance. Vengeance is, you hurt me, I'm going to watch you suffer. That's what vengeance is. The worst kind of way. And so this is my testimony.